Morning, Bri. I've got to keep the old voice down. It's about 5 in the morning. Only up because I went to bed at 10 o'clock because I was tired. I'll keep it 2 minimum. Yeah, like you were saying in the video, be less man. Well, my other half thinks I think too much. I never keep things to myself at all, even before we got together, let alone married, because I've known her 40 years. And I tended to tell her more stuff then than I did me wife. I don't keep things to myself, especially medically things. And if I'm upset, I tell her I'm upset, even tell her if I've had a bad dream. You know, and she's the one who don't talk so much about stuff like that. But me, I'm completely the other way around. Because we're so close, it's unbelievable. Just thought I'd do this because I can't say everything in comments, like, you know. What was that? Anyway, that's about all I wanted to say, really. Yeah, I think it's sad. I mean, I didn't know at the time, but when I was 15 or 16, I worked with a Greek fella. He was about, 34? I thought he was very old. And he was quite a hard man with fists, with the way he thought and everything. And he used to talk to me, funny enough, as if I was the same age. I didn't have a girlfriend then even. And he said, I'm so hard. He said, I just can't bring myself to tell my wife I love her. And I thought that was sad then. You know, and I was just a boy, just left school, really. Now I'm an old boy. Anyway, and so I thought that was sad. And I was brought up around blokes like that who never came out with their feelings. And when I got older, I became a bloke, if you like. But I wasn't like that. Everybody used to come up to me and tell me their problems. I haven't got a clue why, whether I'm that, came home as that sort of person. And I used to try and advise them, and it just seemed common sense to me. I mean, I'd expensed half of it. You know, I'd only had a few girlfriends at the time when I was about, 21 or whatever. And this sort of carried on until I got married the first time, and that went out the window, didn't it, after 25 years. But it is strange, some men just cannot relax with their wives, talk, as you say. I mean, well, I'd stopped working by the time me and my other half got together, so it wasn't like I'd come home and work. If something happens up the road or whatever, or I don't feel well, or something's on my mind, I always tell her. She's, apart from being my wife and all the rest of it, she's my best mate as well. And we talk, it's funny, but it's when we go for a meal. I don't know why loads of stuff comes out then. I ain't got a clue why. It just seems to. And, you know, whether it's because we're both disabled or what, I don't know, because I'm her carer and she's mine. Oh, hell. But she can't really help me physically like that, although she takes care of anything on my legs like ulcers and stuff. But, you know, I can't pick her up because she falls over sometimes and I've had to call an ambulance. But I can't pick her up because of my back. And my daughter comes out because she's as strong as an ox and I'm going to sneeze in a minute. Oh, fuck. Sorry about that. It's cleared the nasal passages. Yeah, so she comes out and does things like that. But we're really close. But you have, you know, they have to tell people their other half. Like when you're a kid, you know, about 8, you tell your mum and dad, they ask you. But I didn't tell my mum and dad stuff, funny enough. I don't know, because I was bullied at school when I was about 10. I mean, my mum and dad never beat me up or anything like that, but Dad was like you were saying, oddities, like he never spoke that much. I never had big conversations with my dad, even when I got married and all this. It just wasn't like that. Mum was. But we were, and he had 2 brothers and a sister. But he couldn't talk like that, you know, until he got ill, and my mum got ill, and it's like all barriers dropped in for the wrong reasons. But he never sort of praised me, like, you know. He just wasn't like that, and yet I've grown up completely the opposite. You know, my boy does, not now, but when he was a teenager, when he's 41 now, but if my daughter does something, I praise her up, like, you know, so well done and all the rest of it, you know. But men are very odd, as you say. If I'm down, because I ain't been down here for a while, I ain't been out for 4 days, I just couldn't sleep properly. When we're down there, the banter is typical blokes. It's all about their job. Funny enough, not very seldom is it a dirty joke, and you know what they've done, because they're all 70 something, you know. And then I've got friends up in the local library. It's the same sort of thing, although there's quite a lot of women I know, you know, even older than I am, because I've always had women as mates as well, always. But I've always been able to talk about personal things, and why should you talk too bloody much a lot of the time? You know, I see something and I tell you that's bloody stupid. They can't hear. I said, I know, but it makes me feel better, letting off steam or whatever, like, you know. I don't know if it's making any sense, this video, but it's morning time and I'm wide awake, funny enough. Probably go out today. I've got to go out today, get a few things. I may go to bed for another couple of hours. I'd had about 3 bad nights in a row and had to get to bed during the day, but couldn't sleep much last night. Oh, yesterday. I slept at 2 o'clock in the afternoon from about 8 in the morning. And then I'm still fairly tired. I went to bed at 10 o'clock. Woke up at 4:30. So I've had enough sleep now, you know. But I tend to nod off when I need to, really. You know, I can't stick to it a good time. Maybe it's because of all the shift work jobs I did. Anyway, I'm going to bugger off now. I hope your voice hasn't got any blooming bigger. It sometimes the wife says, yeah, I did hear you. And then she falls back to sleep. Right, catch you later on, boy, and anybody else who's unfortunate enough to see this. Bye for now.